The story follows Dariel, who is a badass soldier in the demon army. He works alongside the demon lord called Bashvaza. One day Dariel gets fired by the demon lord and now he is out of a job. With nowhere to go, Dariel decides to live with humans in their world. He now has to manage an ordinary human life with his demon nature. In this world, humans and demons have been at war for centuries, so it's pretty difficult for Dariel to live with humans. While he tries to adapt to living in a small human village, the demon army starts to fall apart because he has gone away. We are introduced to Dariel, who is the son of Bashvaza, one of the 4 demon kings. He gets fired by his boss and stepbrother Bashvaza from the demon army. Dariel has always been mocked because he cannot use magic, and so now he gets fired because of it. He has nothing to do and no home. Dariel starts to explore the world and he runs into a human girl called Marika. Marika is being attacked by a monster when Dariel spots her. Dariel decides to get involved, and taking a dagger he manages to kill the monster rather quickly. Marika is happy that Dariel saved her life and she wants to repay him. She takes Dariel to her small human village. Dariel does not want Marika nor the other humans to find out that he is really a demon, so he hides his true powers. Dariel tells Marika that he has been fired recently, but he does not tell her what his job was. Dariel meets some of the people in the village and many of them want him to stay and live there. The people want him to join the guild as an adventurer and protect the villagers from monsters. Dariel at first does not want to get involved with the humans in the village, but finally he accepts their offer. Dariel also finds out about something called aura. It's human magic that upgrades weapons and their powers. Dariel tries to use aura and surprises himself when he realizes that he is really powerful with this magic. Dariel decides to stay in the village and be their protector. We also meet Gashida. This is the previous village adventurer. Gashida does not like Dariel and the fact that he is staying in the village. Soon it's revealed that the monster Dariel killed was supposed to be killed by Gashida many days ago. Gashida failed in his mission, so now he is totally ashamed. Dariel starts his new career as an adventurer in the human village. Soon after that he kills his first monster and gets an award. After that, Dariel decides that he wants a more easy and quiet mission. He takes a mission where he has to gather herbs for Marika. Marika really wants to join him on this mission and follow him around. Marika is so happy that she gets to go on a quest that she does everything herself. Dariel does not even get a chance to participate in the mission. Dariel soon realizes that Marika has a lot of skills and she should be an adventurer already. Marika then confesses that she fears fighting and does not want to kill any monsters. Dariel spends some time in the human village and he loves it there. Soon it becomes obvious that Marika likes Dariel very much. Gashida goes hunting a very dangerous high-ranking monster because he wants to prove himself. A guild of high-ranking adventurers has already taken that mission and Gashida has put himself in grave danger. Dariel decides to go and help Gashida with the monster. When Dariel arrives, he spots Gashida, who is running from the giant monster totally scared. Dariel tries to use his sword, but it gets broken. Finally, Dariel decides to use the aerial skills that he learned. He uses the aerial magic on his sword and repairs it. He then kills the giant monster using that sword and his magic. Gashida realizes that he has gotten himself into a lot of trouble for no reason. He apologizes and decides to try and become better. In the meantime, we see that the demon army is in ruins. They are losing the war and the soldiers are in chaos. It seems that Dariel was one of the reasons why the army functioned at all. The demon kings order Bashvaza to bring back Dariel, but he refuses. Gashida decides to follow Dariel on his missions so that he can learn from him and also learn his history. Marika is very in love with Dariel, so she hugs him all the time. Dariel then learns more about the village. It seems that in the past it was a very popular mithril mine village, but then the demons destroyed everything. For that reason, in the present many buildings in the village are abandoned. Dariel also learns that one of the demon commanders now runs the mithril mine that once belonged to the villagers. Dariel goes to visit the mine and finds that the commander is horrible at this job. Dariel learns that demon workers are being tortured by their commanders for no reason. Dariel helps the demons start a revolution against the commanders, but he hides his identity. The commanders surrender and Dariel defeats a bunch of demon guards. The demon workers decided to now switch sides and they decide to work for humanity as Dariel inspired them. The mines open once more and the village starts to use the mines and work together with the demons there. Bashvaza is summoned by the demon lord, who is furious at him. Bashvaza has failed multiple times recently and now he has lost the mithril mines. In the meantime, Marika tries to seduce Dariel and she even almost asks him to marry her. Gashida arrives with Fitbitin, who is a leader of an adventurer team. Fitbitin is very arrogant and mean and he is here to hunt rare monsters. When Fitbitin learns that Dariel killed a legendary monster, he gets jealous and frustrated. While that is happening, Dariel has to help the demon miners start to work with humans. The demon miners are called knockers and they want to be helpful to humanity. Also, they respect Dariel a lot, so they listen to him. The demon lord sends a demon commander called Rizit to bring back the knockers. Rizit runs into Dariel and he then reveals that the demon army is totally falling apart. Bashvaza is an idiot and he cannot run the army at all. Rizit begs Dariel to return, but Dariel rejects that offer. He likes being with humans and he wants to stay in the village. Dariel then makes a deal with Rizit to buy the mithril from the mines. Fitbitin arrives and tries to kill Rizit, but Dariel stops him. Dariel hopes that in the future demons and humans can work together and live a normal life. Dariel tries to reopen the mithril foundry, but Fitbitin is stopping because of his selfish desires. The best blacksmith of all time arrives in the village. His name is Smith. Smith does not like Fitbitin and does not want to work with him and his men. Smith also reveals that he wants to craft the best mithril weapon of all time and he wants to build it for Dariel and his aura powers. Dariel and Fitbitin get into a duel. Fitbitin has crafted mithril swords and shields for himself while Dariel has the Hermes blade. This is the special weapon made by Smith that has great powers. Fitbitin loses the duel and his mithril sword is ruined. Dariel is offered a job at the Central Guild and he thinks about it. Dariel goes into the sauna to think about his job offer and then Marika walks in to talk with him. Marika reveals that she will always support Dariel, even if he takes the Center Guild job. This job would take Dariel far away from the village. Finally, Dariel decides to not take the job and Marika cries tears of joy. The two finally kiss for the first time. Bashvaza in the meantime goes to visit Grandvaza, his and Dariel's father. Grandvaza is now a retired demon. Bashvaza does not have the courage to tell his father that he has fired his brother. Grandvaza actually knows the truth and he forces Bashvaza to go and look for his brother and bring him back. Marika and Dariel spend the night together and the following morning Dariel is totally exhausted. Dariel thinks about telling Marika about his demon life. Dariel is then promoted to become chief of the village. Marika then asks him to marry her. A year passes and now Dariel is the chief of the village. He is married to Marika and they have a son called Gran. A hero arrives in the village and meets Dariel. Hero is the same person who injured Dariel's father, the Demon King. This is a new hero and they have come for mithril armor. We learn that the hero is called Rady and she is the new hero who is supposed to defeat the demon lords. She is also followed by two warriors, Sesha and Sadom, who all want mithril weapons. Rady wants a new follower and she is willing to find anyone in the village. Ishida tries to be part of the competition but Dariel has to save him. Dariel then has a duel with Rady and in mere seconds he manages to defeat the new hero. Rady tries to recruit Dariel but he rejects the offer, which really surprises her. Dariel wants peace and he is not interested in any more wars. Rady then follows Dariel and she finds out that Dariel is a truly kind person who wants peace. Finally, Rady begs Dariel once more to join her quest but he refuses. She then requests for Dariel to be her mentor and he accepts this. Dariel thinks that this is his chance to teach Rady about peace between demons and humans. While that is happening, the demon army has totally fallen apart without Dariel. One of the main demon kings manages to finally find Dariel after a long time. Zebanates is a demon lord who confronts Dariel. Zebanates gets scared of Marika, who is very dangerous when angry. Dariel does not want to work with Zebanates as she is only interested in war and conflict. Dariel and Zebians have a duel and she loses in just a few seconds because Dariel is ultra strong and fast. Zebanates creates an awkward situation for Dariel and Marika. Finally, it's revealed that Dariel told Marika everything about his demon past. He told her on their wedding night. Marika manages to stop a fight between Rady and Zebanates. Still, the two organize a duel with new mithril weapons. Zebanates and Rady use all their power in the duel but it ends in a draw. After the battle, it seems that the two starts to become friends. Soon the village is visited by Alanzir. He is a retired hero. Alanzir is an older and kind man. Dariel remembers him quite differently. In the past, Alanzir was a cruel and deadly warrior. Alanzir wanted to train Rady but he then decided to spar against Dariel. Zebanates uses demon magic and then Alanzir attacks her trying to kill her. Dariel steps in to save Zebanates from Alanzir. Dariel then reveals to Alanzir that there are friendly demons in the village that live with humans in peace. Alanzir then offers Dariel a chance to become the new hero but Dariel does not like that idea. Alanzir then attacks and injures Dariel. Dariel then reveals that he was raised by demons and he now only wants peace between humans and demons. In the meantime, we learn that Bashvaza has not left his room in over a year and he is totally isolated. Grandvaza learns where Dariel is located and he goes in search for him. Alanzir then reveals that he must be Dariel's father and soon after Grandvaza arrives to confront both of them. Alanzir is furious at Bashvaza for raising his son instead of him. Bashvaza never knew that Dariel was Alanzir's father. Marika stops the fight between all of them and tries to calm the situation. Alanzir and Bashvaza meet their grandson. Finally, after a long time, the two make peace and there is joy in the village. Bashvaza then arrives with a plan to defeat the hero, but he realizes that he will be fired very soon. Bashvaza decides to murder Dariel. The following day, Dariel learns that humans were the ones who started the demon and human war when they discovered and abused magic. That same night, a dragon attacks the mithril mines and Dariel has to save his friends. Dariel decides to join the fight against the dragon so that he saves his friends and the knockers. He manages to attack the dragon and even takes it out of the sky. The dragon flies away to recover from the battle. It is then revealed that Bashvaza was the one controlling the dragon with a forbidden spell. Bashvaza now wants to prove that he is better than Dariel and finally defeat him. Bashvaza jumps on the dragon and goes hunting down and kill Alanzir and Rady. Dariel must face off against a fire giant in the mines, but he manages to prove his worth. Later, Bashvaza announces that he plans to kill all humans and Dariel is his first target. Dariel and Bashvaza have their duel. Dariel tries to have some understanding and he tells Bashvaza that he is sorry he lost so much. Bashvaza loses his mind and then starts to turn into a dragon himself. Dariel and Bashvaza are trapped in a spell. They combine their memories and travel inside them. Bashvaza has always been jealous of Dariel, ever since his father brought him home all those years ago. Then when Bashvaza retired and gave Dariel his position, Bashvaza got really angry. Dariel then shows his adoptive brother his own memories. He shows him how he felt lonely and isolated in the demon world. Also, Dariel convinces Bashvaza that he has always loved him. Bashvaza finally decides to return to the good side and he tries to sacrifice his life to save the other humans. He tries to stop the dragon's spell and flies away. Dariel and Bashvaza manage to save Bashvaza and he also survives. Dariel's son speaks his first words and greets his uncle Bashvaza. Finally, all the demons and humans are at peace and they all take a family photo. Bashvaza decides to travel the world and Dariel remains in his village, living a peaceful life. The end. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get new anime recaps.